Hey guys, it's Miss Alicia, and before we read our next book about rainbows, our nonfiction experience, I thought we might sing a song together.
Yeah.
And I've invited a special guest star. Does anyone recognize this gentleman? If you said it's my husband, Mr. Max, you're right. And Mr. Max has a beautiful voice, so we're going to sing together one of my favorite songs about rainbows, and it's a very nice, sweet, hopeful song, too. Are you ready?
I am.
All right, let's go.
Somewhere
Somewhere over the rainbow,
way
way
up
up high,
high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
Wow, that was great, Mr. Max.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
I really love rainbows. Let's check out our book and learn about them some more. See you soon.
Bye.
Guys, it's Miss Alicia and her dog Breeze. Hey, Breeze. Breeze, do you want to read about rainbows? Do you want to find out how rainbows are made? Breeze says yes. Thanks, Breeze. So let's read a read about science book, All the Colors of the Rainbow. Can you guys see the rainbow in the sky in this picture? That's a picture of a real rainbow. Isn't it beautiful? All right, let's turn the page. Oh, let me mention the author. This is nonfiction, but it was still written by Alan Fowler. All right. Have you ever seen a rainbow in the sky? Its colors are so pretty and its shape is so perfect. I've seen a rainbow in the sky. I love seeing rainbows in the sky. They're so beautiful and hopeful and remind me of all the good things that are to come. Let's turn the page. You can't touch or grab hold of a rainbow because it's made of sunlight. Did you know that, Breeze? I've always wanted to touch a rainbow, but I can't. Look at that beautiful rainbow. Have you ever seen streams of sunlight shining in the forest? They look white. I have seen streams of sunlight shining in a forest, and it does look white or sometimes golden. What about you, Breeze? Breeze isn't talking much today. That's okay. If sunlight is white, how can it sometimes shine with all the colors of the rainbow? Look at a color wheel. You can see wedges of color. If you spin the wheel gently, the colors start to blur. Okay, let's look at our color wheel first when it's not being spun. There it is. And then if you spin it, it looks like that. Whoa, super cool. If the wheel spins faster, you will only see white. The blue, yellow, and red are still there. You just can't see them. Those same colors are mixed together in the sunlight. Oh my goodness, Breeze, that makes sense. Let's look at it when it was spinning fast and see what it looks like. Oh, it is. It's just white, isn't it, guys? So when they're mixed together with the sunlight, they turn white. Okay, makes sense. The colors in sunlight are there all the time, but you can only see them once in a while. You might see them if the sun is behind you and if it is raining somewhere in front of you. When the sunlight enters the raindrops in front of you, the light bounces around and bends inside the water drop. The light leaves the water drops as separate rays of colored light, which form a rainbow. Oh, I see we have a word highlighted here. Let's talk about it. This word in the yellow is bounce. Sometimes we like to bounce a ball, or sometimes we dance by bouncing our heads. You want to bounce with me, Breeze. All right. So that's the word bounce. You can also see a rainbow's colors when sunlight passes through a specifically shaped piece of glass called a prism. Do you guys remember prisms? We talked about rectangular prisms and triangular prisms with our shapes unit. This looks like a triangular prism. Let's look. Oh, yeah, I definitely see the triangle there. Good thinking, guys. A scientist named Sir Isaac Newton was the first person to explain how a prism works. Like a raindrop, a prism bends sunlight so you can see all of the different colors. Oh, that makes sense. So it kind of separates and bends the colors and then they bounce around and we get to see rainbows, Breeze. Isn't that cool? Breeze, don't yawn. I'm sorry if you're bored. Hope no one else is. The color red is always at the top of the rainbow. After that come the colors orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Violet is at the bottom of every rainbow. When you look up at a rainbow in the sky, you may not be able to see all these colors. That's because they blend together. Each color in a rainbow gently blends into the next color. Sometimes you can see two rainbows. The second one is out first and not as bright. Its colors are upside down with red at the bottom. Let's zoom in. I want to check out this upside down rainbow. That's pretty cool. I see it now. I see the two rainbows. Do you guys? There's a rainbow here and a rainbow there. Cool. The best time to look at for a rainbow is right after a rainstorm, late in the afternoon or early in the morning. The sun should be low in the sky. Stand with your back to the sun. If you're lucky, a rainbow will be right in front of you. Maybe you guys, if it rains, maybe you should try that so you can see if you can see a rainbow. When you look at a rainbow from the ground, it usually looks like a half of a circle. But if something blocks the light, you may only see part of the arc. Oh, there's another highlighted word. So an arc is like half a circle. It's just around, but half. It's not quite a semicircle because it's just a line and you don't close it at the bottom. That's what an arc is. Not all rainbows are caused by rain. Look for them whenever there is a fine mist of water in the air. You might see a rainbow in a waterfall or a fountain in a park or even in the spray from a garden hose in your backyard. There's even a waterfall in North Carolina called Rainbow Falls because every time you go, you can see a rainbow through the falls. Let's look at the word mist. Mist is when it's a fine spray of water. Whenever it's raining in the classroom, I usually just mist you guys lightly with water. Oh, looks like that's the end of our story. Thanks for reading with us, Breeze. She's got to go now. Hey guys, it's Miss Alicia, and I was so inspired after reading The Dot and our Rainbow Science book that I've created something. I used, like Vashti did in The Dot, a watercolor set and a paintbrush. And like we read about in our science book, I created a rainbow. Isn't it beautiful? There's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And do you know there's an easy way to remember the colors of the rainbow? It's called Roy G. Biv. And it's an acronym that stands for the colors. Yellow is hard to see, sorry guys. But anyways, it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And that's how you can remember the colors of the rainbow. If you guys are inspired to create your own rainbow after today's lesson, I hope so. Have fun, boys.